Can you, for the people that don't know or been living under a rock the past like 6 months or so, can you introduce them to who you are?
Yeah, my name is Andrew Tate, 4-time kickboxing world champion, multimillionaire and all-around nice guy. Was at one time the most Googled man on the planet for basically saying that water is wet. I told the truth about the world. And for some reason, in a world of absolute insanity, that offended the very vocal minority of psychopaths which run the internet. And I was canceled, which is the largest weapon that they hold against people who try and shift the narrative and tell the truth. So they loaded up their gun. They attempted to destroy me. And just like every other time in my life, when someone has attempted to destroy me, I emerge victorious. Aikido. It's like Steven Seagal. You try and shoot him, but it's like he Aikidos it, then he gets the gun off him. You know them ones. That's like my life story. So they tried to cancel me, thinking that we're going to delete him from all of the internet, and then we're going to lie about him. This is what they do. They deleted all my social media profiles, and as soon as I couldn't reply, within seconds, large newspapers and media outlets started lying about me en masse, and they tried to shift public sentiment and convince the world that I'm a bad person. They have failed, and here I am on Fresh and Fit. So I emerge victorious and harder to kill than ever before, and the Matrix loses. Matrix 0, Tate 1. And if the battle's just begun, I hope it continues to go this way, because it's very, very difficult to hurt me now. They've done the best they can do.
And you know, it's funny. Everyone that's met Andrew and Tristan in person, I've never heard a negative comment once, which is crazy. Girls and guys. So,
and that's good to say. And it's also for me, right? When they were lying about me in the media and telling the whole world I was the most evil person ever, I couldn't go anywhere without meeting fans. Everyone loves me. I meet. It's just an extremely vocal minority of people who are going to pretend I'm somehow evil and disliked. Everybody understands I'm telling the truth, and nobody dislikes me at all, except for a small group of people that I don't want to fucking talk to. And anybody with a brain doesn't want to talk to. These people are fucking weird. So, yeah, I mean, I believe in God, and God knows the truth of my heart. Me and him are on the same side. We're on the same mission, God and I. I'm his number one angel, one of his favorite soldiers.
God's favorite.
God's favorite. And when you're God's favorite, sometimes you have to fight the demons. You have to you have to go through the battle. That's what God wants of you, right? There's demons amongst earth. He sent his favorite angel, Andrew Tate himself, to come down here and slay them. So here I fucking am. and I'm ready for all the fucking flack that comes with it. I'm a soldier of God.
So here's the thing, I guess, because a lot of people don't know you, Andrew. They think like, oh, like this guy's just some like crazy, weird, ostentatious individual from London, Luton, you know, kickboxing, whatever. They don't really understand your backstory and your struggle and how you became the man that you are today. Can you give them a quick little summary of what led to this belief system that you have and your upbringing?
Yeah, absolutely. My belief system is very, very simple. It's based on results, right? It's based on competency. The things I believe and the way I view the world and the mindset I've adopted has been created to be the most effective version of a mindset, which is going to allow me to perform. It's like the software you install within yourself. I've installed an operating system which allows me to perform at the absolute highest levels. It doesn't matter whether they're trying to cancel me. It doesn't matter whether people are trying to kill me. It doesn't matter when, even the cancellation, right? I don't give a shit about losing my social media, but when you start getting lied about in the media en masse and your family's being threatened and news reporters are calling your ex-girlfriends, offering them bribes to lie about you, and they're trying to get you in serious criminal trouble for things you haven't done, that's a huge level of stress. These people are genuinely fucking demonic. They're evil in what they do to people like me who are completely innocent. And the mindset I have to deal with all these things is a software I've installed that allows me to deal with huge amounts of pressure. Because whether it's fighting or anything else, I've always had a very pressure-filled life. And that's why I think the way I think, because it allows me to perform the way I perform. And my performance is obviously doing me very, very well in life. So I would never adopt any other type of mindset. I think that how successful you are in life isn't usually linked to IQ. You can be stupid and successful. And it's certainly linked to energy levels. But one of the most important things that's going to determine how successful you are in life is how much stress you can adopt. The more stress you can adopt, the more problems you're solving. And I tell you now, 99% of the people watching this stream would collapse under 5% of the daily bullshit I deal with every single fucking day. You guys have been here. I'm either at the desk, at a meeting, running back and forth on the phone, dealing with millions and millions of dollars and bullshit that it never ends. And the more stress you can adopt, the more successful you're going to be. And I'm just that guy. And I've been that guy my whole life. I'm that guy that everyone who knows me, all my family, every woman I know, they all come to me with their problems. They throw their shit on top of my shit. I'm just a problem solver. It's just who I've always been. And if you want to be that person, you have to have a certain mindset. And that's what my mindset is. It's not even about, this is what's interesting. It's not even about truth. And I know that sounds crazy. It's not so much of me looking and going, what's true? It's more about me believing in what I need to believe to be as successful as possible. I understand that it's truthful that if somebody shoots me with a gun, I'm probably going to die. But I will not believe that. because I don't think that's advantageous to me. I believe it's advantageous for me to say, go on, then fucking shoot me. I guarantee you you're dead. I guarantee you I ain't gonna die and I'm coming for you. And if I truly believe it, I think it gives me a better chance. That's just who I am. I only believe and say and think the things that give me as much power as humanly possible. That's just the guy I am.
So you had 70 plus professional fights.
Correct.
And before every single one of those fights, you were always worried and like, because you could potentially lose your life in there.
Absolutely.
How much did that prepare you for the bullshit that you're going through in life right now? Because I don't think people can understand the amount of pressure that you've been under. I've understood it. I understand it because it happened to us to a level, to a lower level, right? Where we were internationally getting hated on, getting death threats every single day. So I know exactly where you're coming from, taking your TikTok clips and, you know, putting out of context, spinning you out to be. But you came from a background where you could die when you went to work.
Yep.
So how much did that prepare you for the bullshit that you're dealing with now?
Yeah, absolutely. It is a nice sobering experience to look around you and go, okay, am I in physical danger? And if the answer is no, it's very difficult for me to feel anything at all. Yeah. With this cancellation, it got to a point where the answer was yes. Crazies were coming to here. Bro, crazies were flying to Romania. Do you know how many balls you need to fly to Romania and come to my house?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had to wave guns in people's faces, bro. It was crazy. And members of my family were getting threatened. And in Clown World America and England, a bunch of people were trying to find random people with my last name and turn up their door. It was true, genuine insanity. So at one point, I thought, this is actually going to affect my physical safety. I cared a little bit more. But yeah, I'm cool under pressure because I've literally had people try and hurt me for a large period of my life. I still have people trying to hurt me today, and it's just a normal operating procedure. It is how it is. And yeah, without the actual threat of physical violence, when there's not someone in the room trying to kill me, it's very easy for me to calm down and say, cool, let's get the problem solved.
And they always say God's not going to give you a test that you can't handle. And I would say you're probably one of the most fit people to deal with this, man, through what you've experienced.
Well, it's been, you know what's funny? I truly believe that no matter what bad happens to anybody in their life, no matter how much they're upset at the time, you will always look back and be glad it happened. And even with the mass cancellation, obviously I lost 4.7 million. I was getting 200,000 Instagram followers a day.
Yeah.
4.7 million I had, and I had mass reach, and I was super famous. I had all these accounts. And when you get banned, it's hard to sit and think this is good. But here I am a month later, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. It allowed me to get global consciousness for long enough to dispel all the bullshit rumors. Yeah. It allowed me to move over to a platform where I can speak freely. It allowed me to
Rumble.
Rumble. That's where I am now. Rumble.com/Tate Speech. It's
subscribe, guys.
I've replaced my followers within less than a month. It's woken up people to exactly how tyrannical the Matrix is and proved me right in everything I've been saying for a very long time about how they're trying to control narratives and shut down speech. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. So I'm grateful to God, and you're right. He doesn't give you battles you cannot handle, and also to a degree, he knows what's better. He knows what's good for you. God knows what's good for me, and he's like, "All right, Tate, we're gonna take your accounts away. Sorry, a little bit less Instagram pussy for now, but you're gonna be big on Rumble. Don't worry about it." Yeah. And here I am.
Myra and I were talking on the podcast, man, and it's funny because we said in that room, if anybody was to deal with this pressure, they would quit right away. But only you could deal with this, bro. So kudos to you for staying strong, because this is not easy at all.
Well, thank you. And that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to quit and be demotivated. And I'll make it clear now, I've been massively successful on my new platform, Rumble. But even if I had one subscriber, I would be posting just like before, podcasts just like before. I'm indefatigable. I do not give up. I do not get tired. I do not quit. That's what they want. That's what the enemy wants from me. They want to try and win a war of attrition. They want to wear me down and hope I quit and give up and go, oh, I'm not getting any traction now. I don't have YouTube. This is going to be hard, etc. I am not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy who keeps going. And if you're truly indefatigable in life and perspicacious, that's my favorite saying, the one I say all the time, unmatched perspicacity coupled with sheer indefatigability makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor. It's absolutely and utterly true. If you pay attention to the things that are happening around you and you do not quit, you will be a dangerous opponent in any realm of human endeavor. It doesn't matter what you try and do. Cancel me. Fucking cancel me. Cancel me again. Do it again. It ain't going to change anything. I'm a man who lives true to God and says what he means and means what he says. And I know the things I say are good for society and good for the world. I didn't put a fucking magic spell on anybody. The reason people listen to me is because they like what I say and they know that I'm telling the truth. That's the reason I am here. And I'm going to continue to do that. And there's nothing anybody can fucking do about it.
Well, I can say this, bro. Life for you has not stopped, bro. Cars are still here. House is still here. It's lit.